guys. Hi. My glasses are filthy and I'm very late for my own live. And it's a late one. Hopefully people will actually join because it's so late on the east coast of the US. I'm sure on a Saturday night you're all asleep or out. Who's here? Can't see. 5 people. Narelle. Alyssa Simone. Oh, it's Alyssa. Oh, different Alyssa. It's Sarah's here. Alan's here. Hello. Oh, Sarah. How are you, darling? I loved your story about the birds before land. You know the funniest thing, Sarah? This is so weird. Last night I woke up at 3 a.m. I'm doing this waking up in the middle of the night thing. And I lay there and I suddenly had this thought about you. About what had happened the other day. And I thought, I hope Sarah gets a really good bird before land soon. Some guy. And then you posted that post. That was the first thing I approved this morning. I was like an hour later I saw it. And I was like, oh my God, I just wished that for you. Isn't that weird? No coincidences. Kat's here. Georgina's here. I'm wonderful, darling. How are you? Hi, cking. Oh, I see who that is. Hello, darling. Guys, sometimes I recognise your photos, but your names are different if you've had coaching with me. How are you guys? What's going on? Darling, yes. I love you, Lois. Oh, thank you, Jocelyn. Yes, Sarah, you are so powerful. We've got your back. Yes. It was honestly the weirdest thing. It was like, of all the people, I was like, I hope that happens for Sarah. Yeah, that's going to happen for Sarah. I can feel it. And the next minute, it was like an hour later, and it was this big long post about a guy, and I was like, did I not just think this? Hey, Hallie, how you going, darling? Sorry I'm on so late, guys. I need more affirmations about getting him back. You need them, do you, darling? Well, that's not a good place to be in. You need them! Exclamation point. Do you think that's helping you? I would say no. I would say tone down the desperation a couple of thousand notches and start going, I'm taking that motherfucker off the pedestal by putting myself up there with my self-concept affirmations, which is what you need more of, darling, because you ain't going to get him back with that desperate energy in that fucking statement you just wrote there. I need! Exclamation point. Darling, you can go and listen to all my specific person affirmations on my TikTok, but I'm telling you right now that if you're not in a good state of, I am the fucking queen, who wouldn't want me, I am so goddamn lovable, you lose me, you lose, no amount of SP affirmations is going to get him back. That's why people are having calls with me from other coaches who haven't worked on their self-concept with them, because their self-concept's still in the toilet, and all they're doing is desperately doing SP affirmations. If you're really lost about this, darling, go to the Facebook group and watch number 25 about how your self-concept gets them back. Okay? And read all the success stories in the Facebook group of all the people who did that. You're so right. Yes. The self-concept is key. Yes, guys. I would enjoy more self-concept affirmations. Guys, when the website comes out, I promise you, I'm doing them in sections like abandonment, feeling not good enough, feeling unlovable, feeling defective, got body issues, confidence issues. One's for guys, one's for girls. I've got a whole lot coming out, trust me, okay? And you'll just be able to go there and be like, right, what's my issue? Abandonment. Okay, I'm going to do these ones, okay? Went on a rampage today and my new SP was so sweet all day. Oh, Pamela, yay. Oh, yay for that new SP. Desperation gone. Good. But thanks. Oh, what? Laugh my fucking ass off. I didn't even expect it. Haha. He was messaging me on Facebook after work. Ah! But thanks for that, Laws. I love you. Oh, you're welcome, Sarah. I just don't know why it popped in my head. I was just lying there going, yes, Sarah deserves this. She's put in so much work. Because you really have, darling. I'm so proud of all of you who've really, really gone hard on your self-concept. Like, I was on a call the other day with a girl and I was just like, dude, you are doing all the work. And she got her SP texting her and saying, I'm so sorry and I'll always love you. And, you know, like, and she'd put in so much work. And she was worried she hadn't done enough. I was like, how much more could you do? Like, give everything good meaning. I'm the one who's not fucking affirming enough. You guys are going great. I made a mistake and I reacted. Don't worry, Cindy. It's okay. Don't freak out. Guys, there's a lot of you who beat yourselves up. I want you to use this affirmation. It doesn't matter what I do. I can't fuck this up. Then I want you to say, if I mess up, I don't beat myself up. I don't put myself down. I don't beat myself up. I really want you to start doing that because I'm a big beater-upper. Okay, and you'll do the smallest thing in the 3D and you think, oh my God, I fucked it. Oh my God, it's all my fault. Oh, I reacted. Oh, Loz is going to kill me. Oh, she's going to yell at me. No, guys, I yell at myself all the time because I do that. Trust me. My biggest problem is reacting. I have like zero control over my reactions. And I think it also comes from a household that was very reactionary. Like everyone in my household was just like, everything's fine. And then all of a sudden people would explode. And there was no like middle ground of like, let's just calmly talk about something. It was just like, let's have a massive fight. And it's just, that's my go-to every time. It's just, bleh. So guys, trust me when I say don't beat yourself up about that because that's part of your self-concept and you're just beating yourself up more, which is your self-concept of I'm not good enough. So don't beat yourself up, Cindy, please. My family's like that too. Yeah, it's fucked up. I didn't affirm a lot at work though. I was busy, but I did it before bed. It was working in the background, Sarah. Also, OMG, went out for dinner the other night and randomly bumped into one of my ESP's friends. Oh, did you just? How can you manifest a love confession? You can say, sorry guys, wipe my nose. They are constantly confessing their love for me. They're always telling me how they feel. They're constantly revealing their feelings to me. They're so honest with me about how they feel. They're giving me their whole heart. Their name. How do you let go of your affirmations? Oh, Summy133, blah, blah, blah. You've been watching some LOA, haven't you? Darling, you don't have to let go of your affirmations. In fact, the complete fucking opposite. You have to persist in them. They are just new thinking. If you let go of them, fuck all will happen. Stop watching anyone who says the words let and go. Honestly, guys, any fucking idiot on TikTok is saying let go. I just want you to go. Not interested because you're a fucking idiot. It's just new thinking, guys. You can't let go of the affirmations. They're new thoughts to go in your brain to get rid of the old fucking thoughts. If you let go of them, you won't get rid of the old thoughts and the same shit will happen. You'll be manifesting the same old crap you were manifesting before with your old shitty thoughts because you're manifesting all the goddamn time, not just when you're positive like those bitches tell you to do. And then fuck all will happen. Then you'll jump on a call with me and you'll say, I tried to let go of my affirmations. I'll go, what the fuck did you do that for? You've been listening to some morons. Please don't do that. 3D bothers me less and less the more I do self-concept. Yes, Yasmin. Yes. And by the way, Yasmin has the most gorgeous jewelry. I saw your post, because we're friends on Facebook, of your magazine article, and all your jewelry was in the magazine, Yasmin. It's gorge. I love it. See Yasmin's company here. It's called It's Especially Lucky. She has the most gorgeous gold jewelry, guys. Go and check it out. Oh, I love you. Oh, thanks. I started doing affirmations, and 2 exes have contacted me. Well, how about that, depressed gummy bear? But please change your fucking name. But I'm glad you're doing the affirmation, darling. Good for you. Hi, how to manifest that my SP come back to me, please. All right, darling. Guys, if you're really fucking confused about this, I am bringing out a course about how to manifest your ex back, and I do have a series in my TikTok that's been sitting there for months that I will release when this course is finished. Okay, we'll go in depth into it. But the key, guys, is working on your self-concept, figuring out what you did during the relationship, what you were thinking during the relationship that caused them to go away, that caused them to change their feelings towards you. They were probably thoughts like, oh, he doesn't love me as much as I love him. He's looking at other girls. I'm too fat. I'm not good enough for him. He's better than me. He's too busy. I'm not the priority. Da-da-da-da. What were those thoughts you were having? He's not calling me enough, giving me enough attention. He's not as affectionate as he used to be. Maybe I've done something wrong. What were you thinking? Got to figure out what that shit is and affirm against it. I never do anything wrong. I'm perfection. Of course everyone loves me. Everyone I want wants me. And you affirm against every shitty thought that you had in the relationship. I'm not enough. I am more than enough. I'm too fat. My body is beautiful just the way it is. And you start building yourself up, darling, to stop being that girl that caused the breakup. Now, sometimes you can cause the breakup and break up with them, but you're normally doing that from a place of pushing them away. Okay, so I want you to work on the self-concept. If you guys are really fucking confused about this, you need to go to my Facebook group. I beg you, Subconscious Laws. The link is in my bio, or you search for it on Facebook, Subconscious Space Laws. Every single one of these lives is saved in there, and I beg you, if you're trying to get your SP back, to watch number 25 about your self-concept, number 41 about changing the old story about the breakup, and then 67 and 77 also about self-concept and what happens if you don't change it. especially 25 and 41, guys. They're the two key ones, okay? But also every single live I talk about SPs. Okay, but that's the key. It's not it's not SP affirmations that you need. It's working on yourself, darling. Because they will then reflect the new thinking about you. I'm so lovable, I'm so wanted. Well, you will be by them and everyone else. Your lives really help everything click. Love you, Loz. Oh, you're welcome, darling. Accidentally told someone I'm not talking SP anymore. Is my manifestation ruined, guys? It doesn't matter what you do in the fucking 3D. It's what you're thinking. Oh, yeah, I'm not talking to them anymore. Oh, but he loves me. He's so blissfully married to me. He loves being my husband. It matters what you're doing in your mind, guys, not what you tell your friends. Don't worry what the fuck you told your friends. Sorry, my nose is running. After affirming for so long and doing visualization, etc., do you recommend dropping it and letting go? No! Pammy, oh, God, guys, there's a lot of letting go people in here today. Guys, all you're letting go of is the old story about what happened and letting go of how it comes about. And if you really feel on top of the world and your self-concept's like Beyonce levels and you feel like amazing in yourself, yeah, okay, stop affirming, but it's just new thinking. It's just new thinking. I'm wondering if all you were doing was doing a visualization and affirmations for your SP. If that's the fucking case, yes, drop that shit and start working on your self-concept because affirming for them all day will do fuck all. Sometimes it brings them back and then they fucking leave because your self-concept is the same as it was when you had the relationship. Your shitty self-esteem issues are still there. Your shitty triggers are still there and you get triggered. You say something like, where's this going? You're not giving me the love I need. You're not paying me enough attention. They go, see ya. And then you come to me and I say, I told you to do self-concept. Why weren't you doing that? You were just focusing on them, weren't you? And when you focus on them, they focus on themselves. Manifested free copies and a store job and money too. SP is conforming slowly. Oh, wonderful, darling. Stop saying slowly. He's conforming now. He's who I want now. It's amazing how much better I feel having worked on my self-concept. Love your advice. Oh, great, Rebecca. Guys, they're only reflecting your self-concept. They're only reflecting your SP, what you think of you. So you have to start thinking you're the fucking shit. No, I don't go live with people. I've been recording my self-concept affirmations. Good for you, darling. I do that, and I leave a little gap. I am so wanted. I am so wanted. My body is beautiful just the way it is. My body is beautiful. Just leave a gap enough that you can repeat after yourself, guys. You can't just listen to yourself. That makes a lot of sense. Good. Healing ain't for cowards. Yes, Zeti. No. Go away. Sorry, not Zeti. This person trying to go live with me. I call it, healing ain't for cowards. Do the work. I call it going to the mental gym. Yes, Etty, the mental gym. What are you doing in your mental gym? Are you up there doing the weights? Are you doing reps? That's your reps, guys. Your repetitions of your affirmations. Yes, Etty, I love that. Are you doing reps or are you just going to the gym and going, okay, I did one. I'm out. See you guys. Thanks. Bye. Had a great time. I've really worked up a sweat there with my one rep. I am wanted. Bye. Guys, will you be building muscle that way? Will you be losing weight that way? I think not. Got to do the repetitions and you got to go to the gym a lot. You can't just go to the gym once a week and do a couple of repetitions and leave. Got to be consistent in the mental gym. Yes, Etty, I love that analogy. After affirming for so long, I saw that. I have an ex who literally is planning our wedding in his mind. His dream, not mine. SP movement? Yes, darling. Guys, if you've got other people planning your wedding in their mind, you don't want them. Well, the milkshake is bringing all the boys to the yard, especially the exes, darling. Yes, it's working. Is crying today. I feel like if I cry and let out those feelings, I'm failing in my mental diet. No, you're not, guys. I just want you not to spiral and end up undoing all the work. Okay? There's a couple of things that happened this week with certain members on the group who are here in the live who had a moment, who had a 3D moment. Yes, they had a cry, but now they're back on their affirmations, back on their self-concept. They're not undoing all the fucking work they did. It's like being in the Olympics and training and training and training, and then you break your ankle jumping over a hurdle and you think, oh, I'm fucked. Oh, I'm going to just sit down and eat 500 burgers and a tub of Ben and Jerry's and give up and never go to the gym again. Oh, I'll just never get to the Olympics. Or would they go, okay, I'll let my ankle heal. I'll keep doing weights in the gym without using my ankle and I'll be good. Okay, you don't give up. Thanks for the rose, darling. Okay, I'm going down. Does having vivid dreams mean anything? Well, guys, you give your dreams the meaning. Give it that meaning. If it means good meaning for you, give it good meaning. It does work, yes. One time I manifested someone who ghosted me. 6 months later, he came back and said he missed me. It does work. Yes, it does, my guys. It does. Guys and girls. Would I ruin the 3D if I go on a dating app and he happens to be on there as well, dating for me? No, guys. Let them be jealous. Let them be like, oh, my God, what's she doing on here? Oh, Maybe she's seeing other men. Oh, well, fucking better hurry up. Loz, you should create a VIP paid Facebook group. I'd totally join. Oh, that's nice, darling. I thought about it, but then I thought, for what? I'm doing the lives anyway. Maybe I'll cut down the lives one day and do that. But I was thinking of doing a course like so many lives over a month or so, like an intensive SP course. That way it's not like a month-on-month thing that you have to pay for. You can just do it for that 1 month or whatever. Can I invite you to my wedding, Loz? Because SP is mine. Yes, darling, I'm waiting for some wedding invitations in the mail. Don't you worry. I'd love to come. Let's just manifest COVID away so I can get to all these weddings. Zoom groups. Yes, Zoom groups. Yeah, Zoom groups. We could do some Zoom groups. Loz, I want to reach out to my SP, yell at me and tell me to be the queen I am. Look, darling, guys, I'm not telling you not to reach out to them. But if you're going to, you have to do it from an absolute place of knowing that you'll be okay with whatever reaction they give you. If you're not going to be, that's when you don't do it. I'm not saying don't contact them, but I'm saying that if you can't do it from a place of, I know how this is going to go, and if it doesn't go the way I want, I'm not going to freak out, then I don't recommend it. Got it? Because when you do, and they're cold, it's the hardest thing to get over. It really fucking throws you. Because the 3D slaps you right fucking in the face. And you're like, oh, I was doing so well. I was living up here in my mind. And that's just really fucking thrown me. That's the reason why I say it, guys. Got it? Why do I miss him so much every morning? Because you're in bed and you would have been cuddling and talking. And that's the times when you miss them guys in bed. It's just the case. Ever since I affirmed I'm good at my job, I haven't been messing up, and good reviews. Oh, wonderful, darling. Wonderful. Loz, you don't have to have any cancellations this week, do you? No, darling, sorry. I can't take on any more calls at the moment. I'm just overrun, and I know that they're booked up for the next, I think, this week and the half next week. What I'll do is open the calendar up a bit longer. I've only opened it for 18 days after today's date or whatever it is, so I'll open up for 30 days then. Sorry, guys. I just have so much to do, and I can't. I was doing like 30-something calls a week at one point, and I was just like, I was going mental. That's okay. Okay. Working on manifesting just darling, work on your affirmations and no, there is no rush. Okay. If you guys are freaking out because you've just lost your SP, yesterday, just understand that energy is not going to help you. That when you get on a call with me, I want you to have been working on your affirmations. If you get on a call with me and I say to you, what SP affirmations you've been doing, what self-concept affirmations you've been doing, and you say to me, oh, I've been waiting for a call with you, I'll be like, well, that was a fucking waste of time. So guys, in the meantime, you go and you listen to all my lives, you work out which self-concept affirmations will work for you, you start investigating your childhood stuff, you start thinking in the end in your mind that you're together with him or her, and you start doing SP affirmations for them and working more on your self-concept before you even get on the call with me, and you don't get on the call in desperate energy needing the call right this week. Okay? Just understand that, all right? So grateful for our one-to-one last week. Oh, yay, darling! What if more people are also manifesting RSP? It doesn't fucking matter, darling. It doesn't matter. They can't have them in your reality. You're in your reality. You have the power in your reality. That's it. No one else does. Hi, Loz. Thank you for your help. Also, meeting SP upcoming Saturday. Any affirmations, tips to me? Oh, yeah, Yesha. Okay, darling. Is it Yesha? It is. Darling, just be in your queen energy and assume he loves you. That's why he wants to see you. He's missed you. When he lays his eyes on you, he can't stop staring at you. Okay, that he can't stop looking in your eyes, that he's missed you terribly, okay, and that he's there because he loves you, okay? My SP back, what are you saying, Gemma? Can you share some SP affirmations that are not on your page? Guys, I can give you all the SP affirmations in the world, but they're not going to fucking work, but okay. Are you listening to me? You have to do self-concept affirmations. I can't stress this enough. Those of you who are new, you need to go to my Facebook page and read all the people who've got their SPs back and been unblocked and started talking to their SPs again who've just done self-concept. I am loved. I am lovable. I am so desirable. I am irresistible. Who wouldn't want me? Once you've met me, you love me, and you can't be without me. You can do all the SP affirmations in the world, guys. But are you doing that stuff? I'm asking you. Penny hasn't dropped about this yet. Fuck all will happen with your SP. Trust me. I do them every day. Good. The Manifest with Kimberly Rampage, so good. Inspired me. Rampage Day. Yes, Manifest with Kimberly is wonderful. Although she doesn't focus on self-concept very much. I think she thinks self-concept is just your power. Like saying, I'm so powerful. I saw a video that I thought, that's not the only self-concept, Kimberly. But anyway, We could argue that on a live. How do I open doors for a specific job? You just start saying, I love my new job. I love my job at wherever it is. And just assume you work there already, darling. You don't need to open any doors. Have any of your clients manifested health and healing for persnickety issues? Oh, not just persnickety issues. People got rid of the cancer, darling, and gone into remission. Go and read the affirmations in the Facebook group, darling. You just got to start saying, my cells are renewing themselves daily. My body has never been so healthy. I am steeped in health. I'm the healthiest I've ever been. Things like that. Or get rid of the actual issue by saying, oh, my knees work perfectly. Whatever the issue is. I'm sorry, I'm new. What does SP stand for? Specific person, darling. Just do your ex, whoever you're trying to get back. Loz is right. I've just done self-concept and he came back in a week. So listen to Loz, guys. I'm gorgeous and irresistible. Love it. Perfect. I meant help bring my SP back. Yes, I know what you fucking meant, but you got to do the self-concept. Darling, if you're really fucking lost, you need to go to my Facebook group and watch all the lives. Okay, all of these lives are saved in there. There's over 140 lives in there, and I go live every Friday in Facebook, so they're in there too. And there's a Q&A forum, guys, to ask questions of others in the group. So you can go and put your questions in there. People will help you who've been in the group for a long time. I've been doing this since February, guys, and trust me, there's a lot of people who've been with me for a really long time. The pennies really dropped with them. They've had so much success, and there's so many people in there who can give you great answers in the forum, okay? This is really about loving yourself, breaking off limiting beliefs, own your power. Yes, Seti. Guys, if you don't think you're the shit, why would they? I ask you. Off topic, but I love your accent. Oh, thanks, darling. When you say affirmations, should you say their full name? You can if you want. David H. Campbell is in love with me, or whatever it is. You can, guys. But I think your brain knows who you're talking about when you say Stephen or Michael or Richard. Or it knows which Richard you're talking about. How does one go about getting over abandonment issues? Okay. So you figure out what they are. You think, okay, well, my dad wasn't around when I was young, or someone died, blah, blah, blah. You figure out, okay, I've got that. I know I've got it, because when people pull away from me, I feel needy, I feel desperate, I'm afraid they're going to leave me, I'm afraid they're going to die. That's abandonment issues, guys. The fear of them leaving you in some way. Okay? Once you've met me, you love me, and you can't be without me. I am too important to lose. I'm too special to lose. No one would dare lose me. Ones like that, darling. My SP back. Yes, I saw that. I am always chosen and valued. Yes, there is nothing wrong with me. Yes, I'm perfect the way I am. Yes, darling. Love it. Can I limit the contact when he does, or keep talking when he calls, and in my mind live in the end? Can I limit the contact when he does, or keep talking when he calls? Why are you trying to limit the contact? You're trying to manipulate him in the 3D with like dating advice shit about playing hard to get, darling. No. Darling, if you're together and you're a full boyfriend, girlfriend, you're married, would you limit the contact? Would you be saying to him, I'm not going to contact you today because I'm playing hard to get? You're fucking married. And guys, you want to be living in the end in your mind that you're together. I'm not saying act like you're married, but I'm just saying, would you do that if you're married? What happens on those calls? How do you work on them? Okay, so guys, when you come on a one-to-one call with me, you have to answer in the form a whole lot of questions. Tell me about your childhood issues. That's the major one I need. Tell me about what's happened with your SP or the financial situation or whatever it is you're trying to manifest. So I say, what are you trying to manifest? What's happened? Tell me about your previous relationships as well, if it's a relationship issue. And then mostly tell me about your childhood. A lot of people send me 7 fucking pages about their SP and this much childhood, and then I have to spend half the call asking about their childhood issues, because the childhood issues are what formed your subconscious beliefs, which is forming the breakup, causing the breakup, causing your subconscious beliefs that are causing your current reality. I need to know about your childhood. Then we sit on the call and I come up with an action plan for you based on the information I've gleaned from that questionnaire, and also on the call, the questions I've asked you and what I've discovered. Okay? Thanks, darling, for the love heart thingy. Jumping all over the screen. So, guys, the core of all of this is, what is running my brain? What are the thoughts I have about me? Fear that they'll leave me. Oh, thanks for the rose, darling. Fear that I'll be left. Fear that I'm not good enough. Fear that I'm ugly. That my body's not beautiful. That people will criticize me. That I'll be compared to other women. That they'll cheat. That relationships don't work out. They're core stuff, and you need to work out what that is before I can even give you any self-concept, right? That's what we do on the call. Then I give you an action plan. It's very specific affirmations just for your issues. Okay? All mine and only mine. It doesn't matter. Yes, darling. Guys, if you want to book a call with me, just click the link in my bio. I'm fully booked next week, but the week after's got some slots. Okay, and I'll open up some more in a minute. You just got to press the calendar link. Loz, I officially no longer focus on the 3D. Wonderful, Nita. Good for you, my darling. Fuck the 3D. Got to put that on a t-shirt. Could you please repeat the affirmations to get rid of abandonment issues? I have always been loved and wanted. I have always been chosen. I've always been made the priority. There are other ones as well. Once you've met me, you love me, and you can't be without me. I'm too important to lose. Those ones. Lol, you told us. Yes. What if your affirmations resonate and then don't the next day? Should you change them? Fuck no. Darling, they've got to be repetitious. You've got to repeat them and repeat them and repeat them and repeat them to get the old shit out. If you keep fucking changing them, fuck all will happen. It doesn't matter if they don't resonate. You can just be saying them and saying them and saying them. You don't have to feel them, believe them, or have them resonate in any fucking way. You just have to say them with some truth, as if you're decreeing a thing that's true, as if you're telling a friend. Not like a robot, like you're telling a friend. John and I are so happily married. I am so loved and wanted. Do you know how loved and wanted I am? I'm the motherfucking shit. I'm Meghan Markling myself up. I've got that much fucking confidence. You lose me, you lose. Okay? Lol. What's going on with me at work? Lol. What's going on with me at work? Watch my 3D catch up now, lol. Yes, darling. Yes. Record them. Yes, I will, guys. I'm going to record a whole lot of these for you guys and put them on my website. I'm Too Special to Lose is one of my new favourites. It's one of my favourites too, darling. Because if you have a feeling of not being good enough, saying the word special is really good. Because you think, well, hang on, I'm so unique. If you have a feeling about third parties taking over your life or girls that you're going to be compared to other girls, if you say special and unique, it's like, well, why wouldn't you want me? I'm so fucking special. There's no girl like me. That's a really great word to use, guys. You could be really specific with your words you use. Your words are your wand. My husband and I separated. Please give me affirmations for him to come back. Okay. Darling, got to live in the end in your mind that you never broke up or you got back together, one of the two. Either you can imagine you're still married or you can imagine, okay, we broke up. Shit happened. I created that with my shitty self-concept of feeling I wasn't good enough. My body had changed when I had children. He didn't love me as much anymore. He had a wandering eye. Relationships never work out for me. Whatever the fucking shit you were thinking when you were in the relationship that caused the breakup in the first place. Okay? Figure out what that shit was. Okay? And then affirm against it. No one compares to me if it was an infidelity. Relationships always work out for me. Men are so faithful and loyal. Okay? They want me and only me. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? They always make me feel safe and secure. They always make me feel loved and wanted. Okay? Then you affirm in your mind about your self-concept, your shitty self-concept. I am chosen. I am the priority. All that shit. It's got to be about you. Then live in the end in your mind that you're back together and he loves you and only you. Okay? She's not a psychic. She's a manifestation coach. You can have whatever you want. Yes, guys. I recorded myself saying my affirmations and I say it with them. Yes! Wonderful, April. Love it. Been manifesting SP for months, but my self-concept was not good and he cannot love me if I don't love me. Yes, guys. We don't even have to love yourself. It's not even self-love, guys. It's more, who do I think I am? Do I think I am lovable? I don't expect you guys to be like falling madly, deeply in love with yourself and waking up every day and going, I love myself so much. I'm in love with myself. It's not even that. I think that's a confusing way to look at it, saying love yourself. But I also don't, and I know what you're saying, darling, but I don't want you guys to feel like I have to be fully in love with myself for him to come back. That's not the case. I have to fully get my self-concept on point before they come back. No, not the case. You're a work in progress, like they are, okay? And you're working on yourself, and as you build yourself up, they come back. You don't have to be fully built. You're a Legoland, and you're half built, okay? And that's fine. You just continue building Legoland when they come back, all right? Loz, why do you glow more daily? Nita. Must be the vitamin C cream I use. Vitamin C serum, darling. Brightens your face. Nita, you're so sweet to me. Does feeling matter during affirmation? No! Guys, you have no control over what you're feeling. If you start saying the affirmations over and over and you start really resonating with them and they really feel true for you and you get a feeling of I am the shit, great. But you can't control that. So I don't want you to say, oh, I need the feeling. You don't need the feeling. It'll work without the feeling. If the feelings come, great. When the belief comes, great. But you have no control over that. Okay? Stop listening to anyone who says you need to feel it. Press not interested on your For You page, please. 28, you missed us. How to know the difference between manifestation taking its sweet time or if we're doing something wrong. Guys, you know if you're doing something wrong if nothing's fucking changed in your 3D. If no one's reacting to you differently, if things are just going spectacularly awry and you don't feel any different in yourself, that's when you know you're doing something wrong. Like you're focusing too much on your SP or something. But trust me, when you work on self-concept, people feel better. Go and read the success stories in the Facebook group. They're all on the main page. You'll understand this when you really work on your self-concept, that money starts coming to you, your job gets better, your family treats you better. Guys start coming out the woodwork. People request you as friends on Instagram and Facebook. It's just weird how it works. It just works. When I was into LOA, I would give up if I couldn't feel and believe. So glad I know better now. Yeah, guys, fuck's sake. Feel and believe. Like as if you've got control over that shit. Like, think about it logically. Like, if you were a little kid and someone told you to believe in God, you'd have to, at some point, that has to sink in that God is real to you. You can't just believe it because someone told you. You have to slowly believe it. It becomes a belief. Just pray your SP comes back. Well, praying is manifesting, guys. What do you mean? How often would you recommend saying self-concept affirmations in a day? As often as you fucking can, darling. On the hour, every hour. Put a reminder in your phone. Do it morning, noon, and night. Do it as you're waking up. Do it as you're falling asleep. Do it in the shower. Do it as you're washing dishes. Do it as you're driving. I really mean it. You've got to build yourself up, guys. They're just new thoughts. They're just new thoughts. They're just new thoughts. Are affirmations changing mindset? Yes, changing your behavior or actually affect outside molecules. Well, they affect everyone else because your new thoughts are reflecting out to people and then they reflect back your thinking. It's thought transmission, darling. Thoughts on Mercury retrograde. Is this a real question? And effect on relationships, darling. Mercury, the moon, planets. Do you honestly and truly think that's going to affect your subconscious mind, which is what manifests? Think about this logically. What the fuck does the planet or the moon have to do with your mind? Absolutely fucking nothing. You're on the wrong channel for that shit, darling. If you believe in that stuff, it'll affect you. I don't believe in Mercury retrograde. My best friend does. She goes, oh, well, it's Mercury retrograde. I'm like, Nix, darling, that's affecting you because you've got this belief in this shit. And so every time it's Mercury retrograde, shit goes wrong for you. Guess what? Shit doesn't go wrong for me in Mercury retrograde because I don't believe in that absolute bullshit, so it doesn't happen to me. And she's like, oh. And I'm like, stop fucking believing it. So, manifesting is just saying whatever you want your SP should do. Is it just saying with positive? Yes, guys, it's just, you can see the version of them and saying what you want them to be and do. Yes, the version in your mind, okay? But also new positive thoughts to cancel out the negative thoughts. And I don't want you to think, I thought about this yesterday. I don't want you guys to think that means you have to be positive all the time. It's more this. Don't say what you don't want, say what you do want. What do I want? What do I want? That's what you're putting in your mind, not what you don't want. When you look at it that way, it's not like I have to be positive all the time. It's what do I want rather than what I don't want. I'm not beautiful. I'm not wanted. Well, I don't want that. I am beautiful. I am wanted. I am loved. He doesn't want me. No, he wants me and only me. That's what you want, not what you don't want. Stop telling your brain what you don't fucking want. Do you recommend visualizing too? Yes, guys. Absolutely. Visualizing and affirming. But you don't have to visualize if you find it hard. I used to be into the retrograde thing. Now I realize it's my reality. I create my reality. Yes, guys. Planet schmanet. Birds before landing. 3 guys made contact. SP is next. Oh! Wonderful, darling. Yes, I'm amazing. He needs me. You've got this too. Yes, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. What's this about goddess poetry? Everyone's congratulating her. How can we become a master manifestor like Neville? Oh, fuck, I broke my nail. Oh, motherfucker. Broken my nail. Must have been when I was washing my hair. Damn it. How do we become a master manifestor like Neville? Okay, guys, start saying, I am a master manifester. I run this shit. This is my reality, and what I say goes. Start stepping into your power. Start testing your power. Start getting little free things, people saying things, people doing things in your reality every day to test your power. That's how you do it. And then you stop doubting your power, and that's how you become a master manifester like Neville, because he didn't doubt himself, ever. Oh, it's Anna Kay. Thanks for the roses. How are you so good at this? I'm not, darling. Just now I am, but years and years and years I wasn't. Years and years and years of fucking this up and listening to LOA and confusing myself and fucking up my life. It's only because I researched so much, guys, that I know about this. And I tested it. I've been manifesting money, and amen, I received $2,000. I'm a single mum and needed it. Oh, wonderful, darling. Congratulations. $2,000. Good for you. How to change your mindset when your person told you they don't like you. Okay, what they say out of their mouth, guys, is your thinking out of their mouth, your fears, your previous thoughts, what you thought before. Oh, maybe he doesn't want me. Maybe he doesn't like me as much as I like him. And then he says, I don't even like you. You've got to not listen to what they've said. It's just your fears out of their mouth. Just ignore it. Okay, and affirm against that. He loves me in any way. Of course he likes me. Who wouldn't like me? The man I lost my virginity to 10 years ago keeps hitting me up. He's not my SP, but his movement, lol. Love it. What self-limiting beliefs stem from being shy? I haven't figured it out. So I was shy as a child. Okay. So shyness is something that people label you with as a child, but it's not actual shyness. It's kind of feeling unsafe to express your feelings, or feeling like you can't speak up, or feeling like you won't be heard, so you don't speak up, or feeling unsafe in some way and anxious to speak up, or to act in the 3D to do something bold. So therefore you quiet yourself. And then people label you, adults go, oh, well, they're shy. You're not shy. It's that you had a fear, or you developed a personality that was quiet, and then as you were quiet, people either labeled you as that and you stayed that way, or your parent rewarded you for your shyness and quietness. Oh, they're such a good kid. They never make much noise. They play with themselves, and then you're rewarded for it, so you continue it. Or you're a twin or something, or in your family you had older siblings who were very dominant and you became less dominant because of them. Assess what that was, darling, that caused you then to act shy, which isn't really shyness. It's just you don't speak up as much as someone else because of the fearful thoughts, or you're feeling like you have to quell yourself in some way. Understand? And you can start saying, I'm so confident in my own skin. I've always been seen and heard. When I walk in a room, people take notice. When I talk, people listen. Start saying that, darling. Birds for land. I saw that. Lovely. SP's next. Absolutely. Thanks, Oz. You're welcome. How do I manifest for him to come back to me when I have to move out and find a new place? It seems... Where's the rest of it? How do I manifest for him to come back to me when I have to move out and find a new place? So either affirm that you still live together. We love living together. He loves living with me. Okay? Or just affirm you're together in your mind, and how that will come about, darling, will come about. You might have to move out and then you get back together. Don't fight it in the 3D, guys. Someone's asking you for a divorce. Someone's asking you to move out. Don't accept their no. Accept their no. Okay? Okay. And then affirm in your mind. Someone's trying to break up with you. Accept their no. Don't beg them. Don't try and plead. Don't try and explain. No, but blah, 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 I'm sorry I did the blah, blah. Okay. Then live in your mind. You're still together. You're still living together. You're still not broken up. Okay? If two guys are being flirty, does that mean self-concept is working? Yes. Or is that birds for landing? Well, that is birds for land, darling. SP's next. Loz, I got 3 of my manifestations yesterday. And it gave me anxiety because I know nothing is real but me. What are you talking about? You got 3 of your manifestations yesterday and it gave you anxiety? Why is it giving you anxiety, Rosie? You should be patting yourself on the back and going, I fucking created that. I'm a master manifester. I run this shit. Hooray. Don't give yourself fucking anxiety about it, darling. You did that. Hooray. Don't beat yourself up. What have you been affirming for months and months? What have you been affirming for months and months? Well, Sarah, what are you doing? Okay? Guys, it takes its own appointed time. Some things take a year. Some things take 6 months. How bad do you want it? Are you going to give up in a year? I know that sounds awful, but like, if you wanted to be a famous actor and you were 17, you didn't become famous till you were 40, but it was what you really, really wanted to do. Like Jeffrey Rush didn't become famous till he was 40, and he gave it up at 25. Well, he wouldn't be famous by now, would he? How bad do you want this? I ask you. I visualize at the end of us laying in bed and I'm looking at my wedding ring. I love that at the end of the day. Lying in bed together. Love it, darling. Love it. Can SP feel my hot dreams about him? Yes, send that out, darling. When you're masturbating, when you're lying there thinking, fantasizing about them, do remote seduction. You're thinking about me every time I think about you. Every time I touch myself, I feel like I'm touching you, or I can feel your hands on me. You can do that, guys. Imagine you're kissing them. Imagine they're kissing you. Do all that remote seduction. I've always been loved, cherished, and chosen. Yay, darling, love that. How can I see 222 and then right after see 666? They don't contradict each other. Darling, it means literally fucking nothing. It just means you saw numbers in a row. Your reticular activating system is noticing those numbers, and then you're giving it the meaning that it means something, and then when they're together, you're saying contradicts each other. It literally means nothing. Don't you want your manifestation, or you just want to see angel numbers? Guys, angel numbers don't fucking mean anything, but you're just giving them meaning, and all you're doing is manifesting fucking numbers when you could have got your SP back in the time you wasted manifesting fucking angel numbers. Go and watch all my videos on angel numbers in my TikTok, guys. Stop wasting time with that shit. Don't you want what you want, or you just want 666? What the fuck? Can some people's self-concept take a while to reflect in 3D if they have deeper things? Yes, guys, it can take a fucking heaps of a while. Think about how long that shit has been prevalent in your brain. Think about how long that shit has been your belief. Think about how long you've thought those thoughts. You are amazing. Been doing self-concept, encourage my 4 daughters to do the same. Thank you. Oh, wonderful, darling. Your daughters are doing it. Hooray. God, it's the greatest thing to teach your kids. Yay, darling. Good for you. Got it. Thank you. Love the honesty. Good. Yes. Forget about the fucking angel numbers and just get the shit you want, darling. What if we did beg during breakup, made new story? Guys, if you begged and acted like a dick, don't worry about it. Say things like, he loves my honesty. He loves how vulnerable I am. He loves me even when I'm chucking us back. He loves me even when I'm being an idiot. He thinks it's funny. He loves every little thing about me. He loves my insecurities. Say those things. What if birds before land for SP? It's like people coming out the woodwork, like exes or people giving you attention before your SP turns up. Loz, I keep seeing my SP in my dreams of him contacting me. Should I keep affirming? Yes, darling, give it good meaning. What is remote seduction? It's literally like seducing them from afar, as if they're in the room with you. Okay, you're talking to them, whispering to them, imagining having sex with them, imagine lying in bed with them. Okay? It's like as you say it, you imagine they're hearing it. As you're doing things to yourself, you imagine they're doing things to themselves. Or you imagine they are thinking of you at the same time. What do you do when you really miss him? Miss him and then get back on your affirmations. Guys, you can miss them. That's okay. Just got to get back in your mind. No. He's up here with me. We're together. We're not separate. I don't need to miss you, baby, because you're here. You're here with me all the time. I want you to live in the end in your mind, guys, in the 4th dimension, not the 3rd dimension. I was looking at apartments today and visualised my life with him. Oh, wonderful, darling. That's great. Visualise what it would be like to live in the apartment with him. I love it. Because an old friend who has a crush on me reached out a few days ago randomly. Yes, that is birds for land. How can I know if my SP is coming in this lifetime? What the fuck are you talking about? You've got some weird ass beliefs about lifetimes and karma and fucking angel numbers and shit, darling. You got the wrong channel. You know they're coming in this lifetime, darling, because you fucking decide they are. There's no such thing as divine timing or anything outside of you deciding when they're coming, or it's this lifetime or next fucking lifetime. Do you want them or not? Oh, well, I'll just decide they're coming in the next lifetime. I better die, and then when I die, I guess I'll see them in the next lifetime. Please stop listening to any of these dumb spiritual bitches, guys with the salt lamp behind them. We're talking about lifetimes. How do you have control about which lifetime? What are you talking about? Please go and watch all my lives in the Facebook group, because you're hella fucking confused, darling. And you're never going to get your manifestations listening to this shit. You decide what lifetime by saying, he loves me and only me. He is my person. They fucking end. No universe. No lifetime. No one is deciding outside of me who the fuck is my person and when the fuck it's going to happen except for me. No angel numbers. No universe. No pink moon. No retrograde. Me. I'm the fucking power. I'm source energy. I'm the fucking universe. And I decide what fucking happens to me and who I get and when I get them. Got it? Stop listening to these dumb bitches. God damn. What a guy I never liked, but has the same name as SP reaching out to me daily with birds for land. Yes, guys. If all the Johns are reaching out to you and you've got a John as your SP, absolutely. Just join and I've already been yelled at. Guys, I yell a lot. Get used to it. Rampage, I love it. Good. Can I do tarot readings? Oh, on myself. I do it for guidance, but I don't know if it's wrong. Guys, if you do the tarot, fine. But you just got to understand you're reflecting your own fucking thoughts. But do it if it helps you. I've just missed your screaming, Loz. Oh, sorry, 7 Shivers. I'll do it again later. Guys, I scream a lot. If you want to be screamed at to understand you're fucking powerful, go and watch all the lives in the Facebook group and put in the word rant in the search bar. Rant. And I've got a lot of rants in there while I'm yelling at you for you to understand that you run this shit and you can have and be and do anything you fucking want. Okay? And you don't need fucking the moon or retrograde or a candle or a fucking angel number to tell you that it's right. You decide it's right if you said it's right. Because it's God in you, power in you, the source energy in you, infinite intelligence in you. It's all you. Manifestation does not equal spirituality. Darling, we're all fucking spirit. What the fuck does spirituality mean? Ugh. I hate it when people get on here and they think they're more spiritual than everyone else because they're into spirituality. We're all fucking spirit, dude. Therefore, all fucking spiritual. Go away. You're an idiot. And also, the Bible is all about spirituality and manifesting and power. So what the fuck are you talking about? Go and read it again. You fucking misunderstood it. Sometimes when I say my self-concept, I start to cry. Is that just me starting to believe it? Yes, guys. And sometimes it can really affect you because it's old, long-standing shit that's really hurt you and made you feel shit about yourself. When you start saying, I am beautiful just the way I am, and you don't feel beautiful, you will cry. Trust me, guys, some of my affirmations still make me upset. They really affect you because they're your old beliefs. Okay? If you get really affected by your affirmations, don't worry. It means it's working. We should be affirming for ourselves more than our RSP, right? Yes! Loz, what are good affirmations for abandonment issues and people leaving you? I just did this. Go and watch the live back. But like, things like, I'm too important to lose, I'm too special to lose. You lose me, you lose. How to make him obsessed with me. I've got a TikTok about this, darling. He's so obsessed with me now. He's constantly calling, constantly texting. He needs me. He's so obsessed with me. Yes, you can manifest for others. Yes. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. My roof is leaking. I can hear this tick, 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 tick. Can you hear that? It's raining outside and my roof is leaking into my desk area. This house is falling apart. What if your therapist is asking about your relationships in childhood? Is that old story? Look, guys, it's really difficult if you go to therapy and you're trying to revise the past and you're trying to live in the end and they keep asking you about the fucking past. What you can say to your therapist is this. I'm working on affirmations to change my self-concept, which is my self-esteem. And you will understand that positive thinking is going to help me, yes? And they'll go, yes. You say, well, that's what I'm doing. And I don't want to live in the past anymore. I want to look towards the future. And I don't want to be going back and reliving the past all the time in therapy. It's not helping me. And see what they say. Some therapists are really on board with me because a lot of what I teach is therapy based. Okay, a lot of what on my call, not what I teach, what I talk about in my calls is therapy based. Okay, it's delving into your childhood and affirming against that. If they don't understand that and they keep going back into your past, you might need to say to them, this isn't helping me. Unless it is helping you and they keep doing it. You're so awesome and helpful. I appreciate you. Oh, I'm living my dream life and there is no one like me. Yes! Yes, darling! Anger is what gets you moving sometimes. Yes, guys, gets me fucking moving. Loz, any tips when you have self-doubt on your capabilities? Test yourself, darling! I'm going to get a free copy today. Someone's going to say booyah. Someone's going to wear a hot pink shirt. Someone is going to say flippity gibbet. I'm going to see a horse. Start doing one of those every day. Then in 2 weeks' time, you might see a horse key ring. Oh, tick, I saw a horse. Someone says flippity gibbet. Oh, I did that. Right? Start testing yourself and then you'll know your fucking power, guys. Can we fix depression? Yes. Through manifesting? Yes. I've been crying too much? Yes. Guys, I fixed my own depression with this by affirming my self-concept. I am loved and wanted. I am beautiful just the way I am because my depressive thoughts about my self-concept, okay, about my body issues, I have body dysmorphia, the affirmations cancelled all that old shit out that I've carried around for 43 years of my life. Okay, the affirmations work, the self-concept affirmations work. You need to fight against those depressive thoughts with affirmations all day, every fucking day, darling, and trust me, it will help you. Flippity do it, yes. I'm testing the Superman symbol. Oh, you're going to see that? Good. Thank you, Loz. You keep me motivated. You're welcome, darling. That happened to me with my therapist. I had to leave. Yes, Hallie? Find a new one. Guys, not all therapists are made equal. Some of them are shit. What if some people get on calls with me and I sit there and I psychoanalyze them and they say, I've been going to my therapist for 4 years. I've never figured this out. And I'll be like, that person is a dumb bitch. Stop paying the money. If they didn't figure this out and I figured it out in half an hour, what is wrong with them? Sorry, guys, but it's true. What if I think about SP most of the time and forget to affirm for self-concept as much as I should? Well, that means you're in desperate needy energy and you shouldn't fucking be doing that, darling. You need to start focusing on yourself. Guys, you need to understand, when you focus on you, they focus on you. But when you focus on them, they focus on their fucking selves. Think about it this way. When you overgive in a relationship, you give too much attention to them, you constantly focus on them, they start drifting away. It's naturally how it works. When you're not in queen energy and you're not focusing on yourself, they won't focus on you. I need you to do this as a trick of the mind. Why do you think there's a book called Why Men Love Bitches? It's not because they're saying be a bitch. It's because they're saying when you focus on yourself, they focus on you. If you keep focusing on your SP all fucking day with SP affirmations 90% of the day, good luck with getting them back and them coming back and paying attention to you. They'll come back and they'll all be about themselves again and you won't be getting what you want. And then you'll be coming to me on a call saying, I lost them again. What happened? And I'll say, I told you to stop fucking focusing on them. You think Meghan Markle Markle focuses on Harry all the fucking time. She's constantly focused on herself. And that's why he's like this around her, simping around her, pulling out her hair from a jacket when she puts a jacket on and clapping her at every speech and talking about her every fucking 5 minutes. It's all about her. Fuck antidepressants. I feel amazing lately. Yeah, I stopped antidepressants years ago. Not that I'm saying to do that, guys, but doctors love dishing out antidepressants like lollies rather than therapy or affirmations. How many affirmations do you repeat? I have so many written down. Guys, I want you to focus on 5 or 6 really key self-concept ones. Really key. The key shit that really affects you. The rest you can do. Self-concept rampage, do them every day. But just have some core ones that you know off by heart, okay? How do I get my ex back? He hasn't talked to me and has a new girl. What do I do, babe? Darling, you need to do the Facebook group. You need to sit down and watch every single fucking live video that I've saved in there, especially number 25 and number 41. You need to work on your self-concept and change the old story about the breakup. Go to the Facebook group, guys. The link's in my bio. Subconscious laws. Watch all these live videos back, but particular numbers 25 and number 41. And work on your self-concept to get them back, not on them. What Neville book has its own personal manifestations? Oh, he talks about his manifestations all the time. Guys, you don't even have to have a book of Neville's. You can listen to his lectures. They're all free on the internet. Neville on the Law or 50K, 100K Watt, or sometimes You Are Creators have his lectures. They're all there, guys, for free. There's also lectures in PDF form for free. He talks about his manifestations all the time, getting himself out the army when he was conscripted to the army, getting his wife when he was already married to someone else and separated, and he couldn't get a divorce, and he couldn't force the divorce. Getting back to Barbados without any money. Getting into, getting opera tickets when things were getting sold out. Getting his brother's business better. Getting health for people. Affirming the people within. Affirming for other people in his group all the time. Okay? Seeing people married. Seeing people wealthy. Seeing people famous. There's a really great book called The Law and the Promise of his, where he talks about, he gives you the examples of manifestations of his followers. People who got to be famous actors who were black and weren't even allowed in the theatre door and then became famous actors. People who became millionaires. People who got their SPs back and got married. People who got the house they wanted when they were told there were no, houses in that street for sale, blah, blah, blah. There's examples in that book. Only watching you a few minutes and I get you. Oh, good, darling. Guys, I go live twice daily, so do follow me and click the, when you click follow, it says get all notifications at the top. Click that, because then when I go live twice daily, you'll get notifications. I go live at nighttime US, but normally around 9 p.m. EST, a bit earlier than today. Okay, and then I also go live early morning US time. Okay, so kind of midday around then UK time. Affirmations are people who overgive. I don't need to give to get love. I don't need to do anything for anyone to love me. Start saying that, darling. What was the book called? The Law and the Promise. They're all in Neville's readers. There's like a reader with all different books of his. But you can look them up on the internet, guys. They're all free. Is it good to manifest a certain person? Yes, you can, guys. Don't listen to anyone who says you have to be general and not manifest a certain person. They're a fucking idiot. How long will manifestation take if we've had shitty thoughts for a few months? I don't know how long it's going to take, darling. It's how long it takes you to convince your subconscious mind that it's true. I'm not in your subconscious, so I don't know. Just affirm and affirm and affirm as much as you can. Okay? Everything about him reminds him of me. I am haunting his mind. Thank you, I love you. Oh, yes. Everything around him reminds him of me. I am haunting his mind. That's a good one of mine, guys. Everything reminds him of me. When he puts on that T-shirt I bought him, he thinks of me. When he puts on his motorcycle jacket I bought him, he thinks of me. When he drives past that place we used to eat all the time, he thinks of me. When he goes to bed at night and I'm not there, he thinks of me. Think of all those things, guys. He can't get me off his mind. I'm on his mind 24/7. He's obsessed with me now. He needs me. Think of those. Core affirmations are being prioritized, valued, and pursued and committed to. Exactly what you just said. I am always the priority. I am always pursued and committed to. I am always valued and prioritized. Exactly what you just said, guys. Sometimes your answer is in your question. Is it better manifesting with writing or saying stuff, not writing, guys? Scripting is an added bonus, but you want to think it. Are you thinking it while you're writing, or are you just writing? Don't write down your affirmations and just think that's doing something. You've got to write them down and then look at them and say them in your mind. Write them down if you want to remember them and then say them out loud. But saying them and thinking them are more important than writing anything. What if you don't know the person? Doesn't matter, guys. Just imagine in your mind that you're together. Circumstances don't matter. I'm all she wants, craves, and desires. I'm always chosen, desired, loved, and wanted. Yes, darling, I love that. How do I accept that my manifestation is mine? Do I just say it is? Yes! Guys, what you desire desires you. What I want is mine. I have the motherfucking power. I say it's mine, it's mine. That's saying those things. Can I manifest someone being in love with me? Yes, say they are. He's so in love with me. He wants me and only me. He can't stop thinking about me. He's so deeply, madly, truly in love with me. Okay, guys, I have got to go because I've got to eat some lunch. Okay, guys, if you don't follow me because I go live twice daily. Click the follow button and then click get all notifications so you get notified. Then go to the Facebook group. The link's in my bio. And at the moment, if you invite your Facebook friends to the Facebook group, when I hit 2,000 people, I'm going to draw a name out of the hat who's invited their friends and their friends have joined. And you might win free coaching with me. If you want coaching with me before then, click the link in my bio for one-to-one coaching. You just enter the date on the calendar that you're free and send me all your backstory of what you're trying to manifest and we get on a one-to-one video call together. Okay, guys? Please do follow me in the Facebook group. It's a lovely supportive community in there. You can watch all these live videos back. And if you're trying to get your SP, please do watch number 25, number 41, and go and listen to all the rants. If you want to know your power, you can search for them in the search bar. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching me. I will see you soon. Bye.